Good morning everybody, welcome back to another video. My name's Anthony, I post a video about my life every single day. I put it on this YouTube channel. For some reason people take time out of their day to watch my day, which I think is mad. And guess what day it is? It's back to Monday, it's back to work nearly. But first of all, we're starting our day outside, getting our steps in and getting the dogs walked. On a positive note, it's not raining today, but it is meant to rain all week, so I'm just glad it's not raining first thing Monday morning, so we can actually get a walk in and get outside and get some fresh air. Well, let's get cracking, let's get the walk done. Let's get ourselves home and then it's time to start my day job. Skip fast forward like 4 hours later, I've not had a chance to move, my work's been hella busy, but I've had confirmation from the garden guy that he's going to come and sort my garden, and the electrician is now giving me a price. I'm just waiting for a date which he can come and fit my electrics from my garage. So we need to start taking up the flags that are in the back garden and get them put to one side because they are getting relaid, but they need to be moved somewhat out of the way. So I need to make a start with that. So to go out into the garden and start that process. Am I going to complete it today? Absolutely not. But whilst it's not raining, because it's meant to rain all week, I'm going to make a start, and then hopefully this week the garden guy can come, the electrician can come and get everything sorted. So we take a step outside. I thought it was going to be a lot colder than it is, but it's not rained. That's where I want to make a start. And I know I've already said this a couple of times, but all these flags are getting taken up. Like these ones, like that's you can see it there. It just comes up and back down. They all just pop up and they need redoing. So one thing I have got is some more flags. So if we do break them, we've got some more there. What I've also got is a big pallet that I've kept for ages. And I kept saying, "Oh, we need to get rid of this pallet. We need to get rid of this pallet." But now. Don't actually need to get rid of it. I'm going to lay it there. Let's get some of these flags up. Am I going to get all these up? Absolutely not. I'm going to take a couple up and see how easily they come up, and the easy ones that come up, stack them on there. They're all done, out of the way, and then it makes the garden guy's job a little bit easier. So let's do that now. First one's been lifted up. You can see where all the ants have been. Look at that. Well, all the ants are. That's mental. That's mind-blowing, that, isn't it? Look at all that. There's ants just getting about everywhere. Only go down into the ground there. Probably going to be an ant's nest. Well, I say probably. There is definitely an ant's nest, isn't there? They're not just all hanging around for a day. Right, well, in second thoughts, I'm going to put that back down. And then I'm actually going to leave it to the garden guy because I don't want to tear all them up and then ants just come flying out everywhere, and then we've got an ant infestation on our hands. So that was not a job successful. But at some point today we do need to move all this. So I was going to start moving like that out of the way. We need to go and put this pallet back up because, well, we don't need it now. The ant thing put a little bit of dampener on things for me because I was like, oh, I was planning on lifting like pretty much all this line up. Not the patio stuff, but like all this stuff. I just don't know where we stand with the ant thing. For now, let's start getting on, because this is going to be a big concrete pad from the grass all the way up to the back of the garage. So all this, even the log store, has got to move, unfortunately. Well, fortunate or unfortunate, that's going to move, all that's going to move, that's going to move. And I think pretty much by like Wednesday, it's all going to be moved somewhere, and I don't know where to put it. I genuinely don't know where to put this log store. We was thinking of putting it in that corner, but then we just got a random box in the corner, so I don't actually know. So for now, let's move some of this stuff out of the way and just get it out of the way. And I know what you're thinking, why are you stacking it all up there randomly, just leave it there? It's just, he's going to have to go there until all this is done, and then we're going to have to reposition it, because this is going to be empty. It can't have anything on it. I don't even know where to put this. This thing weighs an absolute ton. Quite frankly, I've never liked it, so that needs to go. But go where? I've no idea. This is heavy. Carrying like half, obviously not half a ton weight. I'll tell you what, it's not hard, but it's just swinging and banging into my calves. And this is all because I don't want to drag it across the floor. I shouldn't have set the camera first, really. Oh, Jesus. Wow. Look how much wood's in it though. I'm not lying, like, there's all that still in there. But this, I'm going to show you. That's getting left there for now. An update on what it looks like now. Mad, actually mad. It's all clear. Just need to move this, but it's not a one-person job. I can shift all this. I can move it by myself. Look, it moves. Like, I can position it. I just don't fancy dragging it across the grass if that's where it's going. So if it's going in that corner, I'm not dragging it across the grass and ruining the grass. I'm just gonna have to try and pick it up and put it in the corner. If not, I don't know where it's gonna go. But for now, we've done our tidying up. That bit's done. So let's get back to work, also known as the grindstone. Skip fast forward a couple of hours later. I've now finished work. Now it's time to get outside before it starts raining and do some exercise in the form of a walk. So that's what we're going to do. Going to get the steps in, get the calories burnt, get the walk in, and hopefully it doesn't rain on us. It's got a good chance of raining. But no walk would be official without starting the walk or starting map my run. Same thing in it, same map my run, start workout, and there we go. Now we get her going. Just like that, now we're returned. Pause workout. Took us, we've done 3.61 kilometers, 39 minutes, 6 seconds, and we burnt 216 calories. But now I'm home, it's time to get inside, get sorted, and then hopefully it'll be time for my tea, man. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm trying not to say it today, I'm starving. And now I'm all fresh and clean, so fresh, so clean. I'm having a watch of my video all the way through on YouTube, and I know what you're thinking, Anthony, why do you watch your own video? Once it goes live, I watch it to make sure that everything's right with it. I know I've watched it like 4 or 5 times during the editing process just to make sure the quality's there, but quality is key, and quality control is also helpful. So I watch it just to make sure I've not missed anything out, or left a random thing of me going, in when I'm meant to be talking, or something like that, or put a sound effect where it shouldn't be, that kind of stuff. So I've just done that, I've had a bath, and now it's time for me to go downstairs and finally get some tea, man. Because as I've said 1,000,001 times since I started these vlogs, I'm absolutely, yes you guessed it, starving. And let's see what's on the plate. Ho ho ho, now we're talking. This looks good. What is it? We've got Chinese chicken noodle stir fry. Not what I mean, mate, not what I mean. Get a bit of noodle action going on here. Whoa, that's steamy mint hot. That's good. Or as the Chinese might say, that's good. That's decent. That is very, very tasty and looks very, very good. And tastes very, very good. Oh, I'll have a little bit more. Just have a little bit more. This is going to be a high scorer, I already know. But guess what? I'm going to get this down me. You don't want to see me eat because I eat like I've never been fed. But I'll come back to you at the end with a score on the door for this here Chinese chicken noodles. And that's tea done. And that's bloody. Well, I'm not done yet because I finished my tea and I went, I'm still hungry. And she went, I've got you a piece of chicken, so I'm waiting for that. But anyway, score on the door for the food, taste-wise, I will give it an 8.5 5 out of 10. I was going to say an 8.4, but you know what? An 8.5 out of 10 is the score on the door for that near Chinese noodles. But, as I said, I'm not full, so... We've got another piece of chicken! Because my eyes... Well, I'd say my eyes are bigger than my belly, but I don't think that's possible. I genuinely don't think it's possible. I have an endless pit of a stomach that can just keep eating and eating and eating. But this is the last bit of food we've actually got cooked, so if I'm not full after this, I'm absolutely screwed, I tell you. Screwed! And did that final piece of chicken fill me up? Oh, hell no. But guess what? I'm just going to have to deal with it. It kind of is what it is, but it has got to that point in the day
where it's dark outside.
And I am gearing up, ready to go to bed. So, I just want to finish the vlog by saying thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. If you're new around here, subscribe.
I post every single day at 7 PM. That's 7 days a week. That'll soon be 365 days a year that I post on this channel for you to watch.
So subscribe, get on board, and I'll see you tomorrow and every other day, 7 PM for the next daily vlog. Thanks for watching, and see you in a bit.
Singing ooh la la, vanilla, I want your name and